I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't no question that we groovin'. Bitch, I told you once before, it ain't no playing with me. Try it on another nigga who ain't nothing like me. If them hoes still talking, let them hoes talk. Get your money, play the cut, they tryna get caught. It's a price on anything, even pussy. That's why I need a full payment for your cookies. My bottom bitch, she understand she ain't a rookie. She collect my money too and bring it to me. I was blessed with a mouth where I put hands on the floor. Soak up all this game, G, let it sit and get porous. If they hate, let them hate, they gon' hate to the core. Instead of hating, get some paper and don't look for rewards. She stuffing all that killer in a raw cone. My way on chill, coolin' in another time zone. Every time I write something, I be mind blown. It makes sense, a nigga gotta set the right tone. I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't a question that we groovin'. Yeah, keep it G, that's the way to be. When you moving free, bitch, please better have my money when you come to me. Got it honest, pimpin' in my blood, it ain't hard to see. Driving slow with my seat back, playing sugar free. She know I gotta find taste for some chocolate, but money tastes better gone in my wallet. I catch a nap on the spot, Rasheed Wallace. Then waking up to the grind, being honest. I need my motherfucking ends. I need that right now, love, let's not pretend. Since you are on, baby, put on your friend. Tell her she is worthy of making me ends. Say it ends twice, cause I love the money. Staying away from all the snakes, cause they moving funny. Little bitch, Steph ain't never been a dummy. Say the tears, so I'ma need all my money. I told my bitch that I'll be back, I gotta make me a run. If I say that I'ma do it, then it's gon' get done. Bitch, I work too hard for you to play with my name. Cold game off the top while I'm collecting my funds. My seat back, I'm in and out of lanes cruising. I got some Henny in my cup, or residue say. She rollin' killer at the crib while I'm moving. When I get back, it ain't a question that we groovin'. Yeah. Shit, I could have been anybody. Thank you, God. I'm blessed to know that I am him. Ooh, I completely understand why these niggas mad, motherfucker. I told you before. Why? Go get a bag, I sacrifice my blood, sweat, and tears for opportunities, speaking things into existence. True fruition, I can punch someone's clock for 20 years for a pension, or take a chance on myself and make a sound decision. Option number 2 sounds more I like it, cause with that choice, I can make my life more exciting. These hoes got delusions of grandeur and don't motherfucking care. I don't motherfucking care. Aorta made by Frigidaire. Norfolk nigga, but on the globe I've been about everywhere. Up Temple still my favorite Nike Air. I love to wear. These niggas act like bitches. These bitches act like niggas. I just stay away from fuck shit and focus on my digits. Women lie, men lie, but the numbers don't pay attention. This recipe of mine is only from my kitchen. Lord knows I be chefing up, whipping up, whipping motherfuckers, straightening this medicine. Here's your prescription. She loves the fact I speak with such precise diction. So the bird blew me down without a Twitter mention. Cold Perrier in the crystal glass on fizzle, playing Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation Fivel. I command you to go get you some money, some words from Young Jizzle. I document my life whenever I decide to scribble. Pay these weak niggas in dust. In God I trust. I need that cheese in the bread, piece of the stuffed crust. My mind can move mountains. Neurologically I'm really clutch, like the black mamba in the 4th quarter with the shooter's touch. I got that killer instinct. Westbrook Russ, rule of thumb if you ain't fucking her, my nigga. Don't fuss, save your energy, do something productive. You know what's up. Take some time for self and get you together. That's a must. Right. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God. I'm so grateful, thank God. Thank God.
Factuals.
Yes. What's good with y'all, man? OSD Live Reloaded. We back again with another live stream. This time a celebration. A celebration. Shouts out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share the live stream, share the channel, baby. Yeah, man. Y'all see it. 100K plus channel views for OSD Live Reloaded. Thanks to you all that's been watching the playbacks, catching the live broadcast, watching the shorts, watching the uploads. All that contributions went to that. And thank you. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Let me, of course, my highlights on. There we go. Shouts out to Just J. Shouts out to Just J. First to hit the like button.
Factuals.
That's factuals, man. Shouts out to Just J. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Yeah, happy Tuesday to you as well. Shouts out to Just J. Shouts out to Checkmate, aka the ultimate showgirl, aka Queen Regina. What's good, Queen Regina?
Factuals.
Checkmate in the building. What's good? I forgot to do an actual stream health check too. Yeah, stream sounds good. The stream sounds exceptionally well. That's what's up, man. That's what's good. Shouts out to Young Riaz.
Factuals.
Young Riaz in the building. What's going on, Young Riaz? Hope all is well with you. And shouts out to everybody that's just been supporting the channel. Again, this is, you know, a daytime live stream where I just share my thoughts and opinions with you all and tell you thank you, because you all have definitely made a lot of contributions to the channel. And with those contributions is the growth. As you all can see, you know, the growth is real. And I'm definitely grateful, you know, to be able to, you know, be on this content creator journey, because it's not for everybody. So thank you for everybody that's watching the journey, that's seeing the journey, and witnessing, you know, the videos and the commentary and everything that transpires on the channel.
you know, it's all greatly appreciated. So definitely just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know for sure, you know, a lot of my work that I've been doing on this particular channel right here is getting around, spreading around, you know, and it's a bit of influence, you know, and to see that, you know, that's a great testimony to my work. That lets me know that the work that I do doesn't go in vain. You know, to see, you know, content creators, you know, have their particular topics they talk about, you know, for them to formulate an opinion, for them to formulate some type of thoughts about the material, you know, that lets you know you're doing something right. Because if nobody's saying anything about you, then that means that you're not doing anything. So, you know, all criticism, you know, appreciate it, especially when it's, you know, towards what you're trying to do as far as a content creator, which is trying to grow your channel, grow the brand, and just expand. You know, basically that's what it's about. You know, I understand, you know, people like different types or certain types of material that, you know, is on content creators channels and stuff. So as a content creator, to be versatile, it really says a lot when you're able to take different subjects and make them your own, with your own talking points and giving your thoughts and opinions about whatever the topic is that you're speaking about. Because, you know, once you step into, you know, wanting to be a content creator, you know, your gears is always constantly turning, always thinking about what the next material is going to be. And to see, you know, with the thoughts and opinions that I've came up with grew the channel, you know, it actually means a lot. And I love the direction that the channel is going. And, you know, I'm gonna definitely continue to keep it going, you know, getting respect from, you know, other content creators on the platform and them understanding what's going on. You know, that's definitely what's up, you know. And like I've told them, you know, the work is going to definitely keep going. The work never stops. Going to keep grinding it out, making sure, you know, I'm putting my best foot forward, because I see with the progress and the results I'm getting, you know, it's definitely working. Because this isn't for everybody. This isn't for everybody. Everybody just don't got it. You know, this can be something just people can just do, but everybody just don't got it. And if it's something you want to do, then you take the time to do it. If it's something you just kind of, you know, I'll just do it whenever I can, then, you know, do what you do. But if you're a person that understands what you have, you know, you always want to make sure you put out the best material as possible. Shouts out to Hitman.
Factuals.
Hitman, what's the deal? Shouts out to you. Yeah, so, you know, 100K plus on a YouTube channel is definitely a great milestone, and lets you know that the progress is definitely real. Progress is real. You know, people watching those playbacks and catching the live broadcast. You know, this channel right here is definitely live broadcast heavy because of, you know, the type of material that's being put on this particular channel. So to see the results and to see the growth, the rapid growth of this channel, lets me know that I got something good. Definitely lets me know I got something good. You know, just being able to share thoughts and opinions, and it resonates with people. You know, it definitely means a lot. It definitely means a lot. And for content creators that's already doing their shit, continue to do your shit. Anything that's not conducive to what you're doing, you know, pay it no, never mind. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, focus on what you're trying to do, where you're trying to be at, where you're trying to take your brand. People gonna say what they're gonna say. Because if they're not saying what they're gonna say, that means you're not doing something right. But if you're able to invoke some type of emotion from people, you know, probably miles away or another corner of the world, you got something good. You got something good. You got something good. And that's just confirmation for you to keep going. Appreciate that, Hitman. Appreciate that. You know, I just taken, you know, a little bit of the blueprint from the Also Dope Live channel and bringing that to the OSD Live Reloaded channel, which was really just a channel. I just kind of had the channel. It's just, you know, like a little backup channel, just I could put content on and, you know, keep it pushing and stuff like that. But then seeing what the channel potential was and what it could be, I was like, all right, I can actually start taking this channel a little bit serious, actually. So, you know, putting the time in, you know, doing the live streams, doing some uploads, you know, producing shorts up here, and, you know, gaining traction on the channel, and, you know, catching attention, and the talking points that I'm using on certain live reactions and stuff. It definitely put together, the effort that I put together definitely was great. The effort that I put together was definitely great. And it being great, it led to, you know, people actually watching the material. Because people can do material all day, but nobody will watch. Nobody really cares, you know, nobody is really wondering what you got going on. Even if you're talking about current events or something that everybody's talking about, you know, you gotta be able to give the camera some. And not only be able to give the camera some, you gotta have some type of substance. It's about branding. No, when I say branding, as a content creator and your name's brought up, you know, whether it be slogans, catchphrases, epic material that you got on your channel, that's all a part of branding. Factuals, OOUU, all that's branded. Things that tie into, you know, other things like my music, you know, it's all this is all strategy. You know what I'm saying? And all reflections of myself as a person. And being mindful of what I put on my channels. You know, we working on the Dope Man on Demand channel. That's the third one, you know, on the rise. So I'm gonna put some material on there. I'm gonna put some material up there. I'm thinking maybe possibly uploads, but again, I don't really know the direction I want for that channel to go yet. But for the OSD Live Reloaded channel, seeing a direction that I had set for the channel and me getting the results, you know, it's definitely, like I told you, confirmation. And I want to say thank you. I'll make sure I do this first too. Give me a second, y'all. Give me just a second. And shouts out to everybody that caught the last live stream too. That was able to catch that last live stream. For those that was able to catch that last one, that was a good live stream. You know, the digital footprints is a real thing. Digital footprints is definitely a real thing. Opening up the StreamYard right now so we can have an open line of communication for anybody that's watching that want to share their thoughts and opinions. Share your thoughts and share your opinions as a panelist on the show. Get the link for everybody, for anybody. Here we go. And shouts out to all the content creators that's really out there doing work. Let's see. Okay, link is in the chat. A second, y'all. I'm gonna actually try to pin the link in the chat actually for anybody wanna join. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so link is pinned in the chat. Link is definitely pinned in the chat if anybody want to come up. The StreamYard is open. Open line of communication confirmed. We're good. You know, but we can just talk breakdowns. We'll talk breakdowns and reactions. You know, that was, you know, something that I of course did on the Oh So Dope Live channel that kind of was effective. I'll say it was very effective because you can have hundreds of content creators react to the same video, but you're definitely going to get different perspectives. You know, some may fall along the same lines of what they're saying, and some might have a whole different stance on the video, but you get so many different perspectives. But if you have a perspective that stands out to the audience and is people in that's watching and listening and it resonates with them, then that's what you can use to further progress, I should say. So seeing how that was, you know, elevating just the platform at the time when it was going down, I was like, okay, I got something here. I got something good. That's what's up. I got something good. And seeing how that channel grew, you know, years back into what it is now, you know, I'm grateful. And taking, you know, some of those points and how I looked at content creating and applying it to the OSD Live Reloaded channel and seeing how this grew with the reaction, the content, and the commentary, and just, you know, hearing people share their thoughts and opinions on the platform, I was like, okay, that's definitely something that can elevate the platform, you know, and that's how my main channel was, whether you agreed or disagree, you know, come up, share your thoughts and opinions, because that's what separates other content creators from other ones. Being able to hear, you know, different perspectives and really analyzing and seeing, okay, where's the disagreements? And if we can't come to a type of agreement, then we just got to respect that, you know, and disagreements don't have to lead to disrespect, even though people react to situations differently. You know, that just shows, you know, just the different walks of life, I should say, just shows the different walks of life. And I'm just grateful, like I've told you time and time before, of just who the person I am today and being able to apply that to the material that I put in front of you all, and it does what it do. I'm grateful. I'm grateful when being that it does what it do. I'm just super grateful. You know, we got more reaction videos on the way, more content on the way. You know, we still got them collabs coming through. We still gonna have the Let's Have a Conversation episode. So what I was really thinking about was actually doing some material on one channel and doing some material on this channel, but I still haven't figured out how I can actually incorporate the scheduling for those episodes on certain channels. So I might just designate all the episodes to one particular channel, but I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely still trying to figure it out. But for the most part, we are still on schedule. You know, it's still been a great summer. Still grateful to be able to keep putting out good content for you. Adjust this microphone. A second, y'all. Test. Test. Okay. Shouts out to Sunrise. What's up, Sunrise?
Factuals.
Sunrise in the building. Yeah, shouts out to Sunrise. Leaving your comments underneath the videos. It's all greatly appreciated. I appreciate the engagement of you going back, watching the playbacks, and catching some live broadcasts. The support is truly tremendous. And thank you. It's only up from here. Thank you for being able to witness, the content creator journey. This journey hasn't been easy, but we're still here, and there's always more work to do. But thank you for your support, showing up to the live broadcast and leaving your comments. It's all appreciated. Of course, shout out to Hitman, catching the live broadcast and sharing his thoughts and opinions in the chat. He's been showing up to live. I'll just say they, I don't want to just straight classify without, I'll just say they've been showing up, to live broadcasts and supporting by sharing their thoughts and opinions, by typing chat messages in the live broadcast. So appreciate that. Shouts out to Young Riaz, pulling up to the different live streams as a panelist and sharing his thoughts and opinions. It's always a good conversation, when we get to talking about music and stuff like that. All different types of music, whether it's from the UK, from the States. Music is a universal language that everybody speaks. So shouts out to Young Riaz. Shouts out to Checkmate, aka the Ultimate Showgirl. I just did an upload about an hour or so ago, where we had a conversation on another live stream of her just sharing her thoughts and opinions. Again, this is the platform for it. If you have something on your mind, whether it's about my material or material that you're making, or whatever the case is, and you feel like it's a conversation can take place, this is the platform for it. So shouts out to Checkmate, pulling up to the platform as a panelist on live broadcast, supporting the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. It's all greatly appreciated. Like she stated before, 2 years back, reaching out to her because I just saw the classic material that can be made, with her, just with all her charisma and her creativity and just the energy that she brings, when she's, on camera and stuff. I just thought that was really, really, really entertaining. So reached out to her, and she pretty much was like she said, yeah, and boom, it happened. We did the first ever Let's Have a Conversation episode, which ended up being great. Everything went well, and I'm the type of person that brings a structure to a show. I don't want to just say I'll do a show and don't have no type of structure, and the shows be going every which way and there's no direction. No, I like to have a certain structure. I put the structure down, and of course, she showed it to her. She was with it, and we made some great content out of that, because that's what it's about. It's about the content. It's about getting the content, and that's what we did. We got the content, and it made for a great show, which essentially Let's Have a Conversation episodes continued on, with other guests, other content creators, I should say, that were sharing thoughts and opinions, more so about their material and their whole process of making the material that they do on their channels. Shouts out to G Mama Body. Appreciate that.
Factuals.
Shouts out to you. She says OSD in the chat. Congrats on your growth. Yeah, I appreciate that, G Mama Body. That's another day one. Another day one in the building. She saw the growth. She saw everything. Excuse me. She saw everything. She saw the Oh So Dope channel just taking off like it was, and growing, and the live streams, the uploads and the shorts. She just saw it all start off. She saw the whole start off for the Oh So Dope Live channel, and to see she's still around and different, and I'll just say still around in different content creators chats, and still enjoying chats and enjoying sharing her thoughts and opinions freely. That's always a good thing. That's what's up, man. Definitely appreciate you supporting the channel, and finding your way back to a second channel, so thank you. The support is definitely appreciated. So shouts out to G Mama Body. G Mama Body said factuals.
Factuals.
Absolutely. It's a lot of growth as far as creating that has to happen if you're going to be a content creator. But you got to be willing to want that for yourself. You can't look to other people to want the growth for you. You got to want it for yourself. Being your own entity, being your own individual, having your own mind. Not worried about what the next person got going on, or trying to compare yourself to the next person. That does nothing for you, and just stagnates your growth. And when you're not focusing on doing those things, that's when growth can actually happen. And that's what I've noticed, just with content creating, period. You have to just worry about what you got going on. You can't worry about what the next person got going on. You got to do you. You got to do your shit. Just got to. You just definitely got to do your shit. Shouts out to Mozart Reacts.
Factuals.
What's up, Mozart? Mozart said, congratulations. 100, 100, 100. Yeah, appreciate that, Mozart. Shouts out to Mozart Reacts. Been pulling up to the live broadcast, sharing his thoughts and opinions in the chat as well. And appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate you enjoying the material, to keep wanting to come back and see what I got going on. Because a person can, see what you got going on from first video and be like, all right, I'm cool on that content creator, and keep it pushing. But to see people returning and enjoying the content, and not only enjoying it but engaging in it as well, that's more confirmation, that what you're doing as a content creator is on the right track. So things like that, mean a lot as far as just the process of just thinking about the material and putting it out for public consumption. So shouts out to you. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to everyone that's been supporting the channel. Shouts out to the moderators. The moderators, that's even though it's not one of those channels where it's heavy trolling, or it's just a lot of stuff just going down. A lot of people consider their chats to be let them roam, do what it is they're gonna do. But one thing that I like about my chat, one thing that I love about my chat is, even if it's people in my chat that have disagreements, I should say, it's still respectful, and that's how it should be. And it's still cordial, because we're of age to understand that if it's somebody you don't particularly care for, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything, and you're also respecting the fact that you're on another content creator's platform where you're there for the content creator anyway. So giving that person energy would take away from what you're actually there for, which is for the content creator that's giving the material. So yeah, I definitely love that about the chat, and that's how my chat was on the Oh So Dope Live channel as well. My moderators ain't have to do too much timing out or hiding people from the channel or doing any of that. They didn't have to do too much of that anyway. So shouts out to the chat. But the chat, I think, is just a reflection of just the overall ambiance of the flow of the show. You know, I'm talking like this. I may be going over a video. I might be going over some different type of dialogue, or whatever the case is. Whatever how I'm presenting it to the audience. It's a reflection of, you know, just the ambiance that I'm setting. You know, it's a easygoing live stream, no pressure. You know, still, you know, getting the talking points out. You know, sharing thoughts and opinions. People doing the same thing, but it's all done respectfully. So, you know, I truly appreciate the fact that the chat is actually able to do just that. You know, because a lot of chats are different. I understand a lot of chats are different. G Mama Body said, right, yeah. I know a lot of chats are different. A lot of chats are different. But to see that the way my chats go are still maintained through 2 channels lets me know that that's just the ambiance that's being brought from the different live streams and the different content that I just put out on a particular channel. So yeah, that's definitely always appreciated. And again, even, you know, when I've had guests pull up on the platform and want to speak on the panel, they're still respectful. Like, nobody's disrespecting nobody. Nobody's saying nothing out of the way or anything. So, you know, that's all appreciated. That's all greatly appreciated, that people are cordial enough to not go out their way to disrespect, but just not say nothing at all, but still enjoy the content. You know, so from all the different people that I've seen join my chat, come through here, you know, sharing their thoughts and opinions, you know, that's what I like. That's what I encourage. I encourage that every time. You know, just share your thoughts and opinions, and, you know, be comfortable doing that. You know, you shouldn't feel like you can't share your thoughts and opinions by being in a chat and it's just simply typing because somebody might say something, or somebody, no, you should be able to say what you want to say freely. And even if it's like a disagreement or whatever the case is, a conversation can take place, you know, or just agree to disagree. You know, a lot of things can happen besides disrespect, you know. Shouts out to Mrs. V. Mrs. V said, "What's up, OSD in chat?"
Factuals.
Shouts out to Mrs. V. OOUU. Thank you, Mrs. V, for pulling up to the live broadcast and, you know, sharing your thoughts and opinions as well. Thank you for, you know, pulling up to the channel and getting perspective. You know, you being an open person and understanding so many different perspectives by, you know, watching different content and you being able to decipher for yourself, you know, that means a lot. You know, that tells me, you know, you got a mind for yourself. You think for yourself, and that's definitely what goes on, you know, as far as this channel. You know, and free thinking is always appreciated. You know, and that's what happens over here. You know, people take that initiative and, you know, gather their own opinions. And you, Mrs. V, you know, you definitely been doing that. You know, been watching playback on, you know, past live broadcasts and stuff like that. And I just say thank you for taking the time to actually watch and gain a perspective for yourself. You know, because when you do that, you actually get a better understanding. And me seeing you doing that, it shows that you definitely have a better understanding, even with the questions that you asked too, which was great questions, by the way. You know, the questions that you asked was good questions that a lot of people wouldn't ask. They'll just assume, you know, but to have questions and me not having no problem answering them, that's how it's supposed to go. And that's what I always encourage too. That's why I always leave an open line of communication, just in case somebody wants to voice their questions as a panelist on the show, you know. So that's that's what I always encouraged, and for you to, you know, take that initiative and do it anyway, and pretty much, you know, take me up on that. That's what's up. That's what's up. And see how the content is created. You know, you asking the questions that you ask, and I'm answering them the way that they answer, you know, right there, you know, live in front of everyone. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, you know. So I definitely appreciate that. Shouts out to Mrs. V. You say you think you take respect to get it. I think a part of it is how you interact with your chat. Yes, that's true too as well, Mozart. That is definitely true as well. I enjoy interacting with y'all in the chat. You know, you all are what makes the live broadcast flow as well. You know, y'all contribute a great part. Of course, I'm up here sharing thoughts and opinions, or if I'm doing a reactionary video, I'm giving commentary. But you all are, of course, the ones that keep the live stream going as well, with your thoughts and opinions from either typing it or being a panelist on the live broadcast. And given that respect, I know I definitely don't have no problem at all giving that respect, because that's the respect that's given to me whenever people come over to watch what I got going on. So there's always a respect level there, and I think that's what's growing the channel more too, because people are getting a perspective, and it's in a respectable manner. Of course, we get the entertainment parts of it and stuff like that. Of course, I give you entertainment portions of it, but respecting the chat and the people that support the channel, of course, that's something very important to me, because what you all contribute is what helps grows the channel as well. You know, it's a great portion of what grows the channel as well. So thank you. You all have been amazing this far. And again, you know, just I always remember like a number like 75. I think it was 75 subscribers for this channel. And to see that it's, you know, 1.3K plus is just amazing. It's just truly amazing. And definitely just a real testament. So you all definitely deserve a thank you each and every time that I go live. And you know, content creators, and that's something that content creators that do live broadcasts, that's something they should never shun. You know, you hear content creators say how a person interacts too much with their chat, which you really can. It's no such thing as doing too much interaction. But if you having like a live stream where you got a topic and you're talking about certain things and you kind of get sidetracked, then that can make somebody say that. But if it's a situation where it's open and, you know, the chat going and they got their thoughts and opinions and you're interacting, then yes, you know, definitely interact with the chat. And even if it's a topic live stream, interact with the chat. I always want to know what y'all thinking. You know, we all think differently, and different perspectives is always appreciated. Yeah, definitely wasn't no messiness going on. Definitely no messiness going on. Just a bunch of people in the chat, you know, respecting each other, or if they did have some type of static, just still being cordial or not saying nothing at all. You know, the respect level was definitely there, and it was just definitely a true reflection of just the ambiance that was just set for the channel. So to see the chat from the Also Dope Live channel to now and seeing that same formula is still appropriate, yeah, definitely dope. Yeah, it costs $0 to be a free thinker. I encourage that, and I encourage people to be a free thinker. You know, we all gonna think differently. We're all gonna think differently, and that's something that I've already know going into being a content creator, that people are gonna have different opinions, or it's going to be times where I'm speaking in an unpopular opinion and people are going to feel strong about what I'm saying. But then there's that, how can I put it? But then there's that situation where I have no problem explaining why I'm saying what I'm saying too as well. Hey, now that's oh so dope. Shouts out to Mrs. V. Hitman said factuals.
Factuals.
No, definitely not. Because you were genuinely asking, you legit had questions. You had a question and you wanted to see if I could answer the questions that you had, especially regarding my material. And, me having an open line of communication and keeping an open line of communication that way, that did something for me. You see how the content went, people that's been watching the channel that's catching live broadcasts, they can see me answering those types of questions live right there. Nothing scripted. That's this is truly, it is what it is. So that's why I leave the open line of communication, open line of communication like that too. So it can be put on display. So no, I couldn't get no attitude or feel any kind of way because you had a genuine question. That actually adds more to the material because I can give you an explanation behind the creation process of the material. Said, do you think it was messed up the NFL didn't have Wayne perform the Super Bowl in his city? So when I'm told, I heard that was a call by Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z made that call, but let me make sure first. I think it was Jay-Z that was the one that made the call that Kendrick would perform instead of Wayne. Let me confirm. Okay, it says Jay-Z as the executive producer of the Super Bowl halftime show ultimately chose Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl performance in New Orleans. Jay-Z didn't publicly comment on the decision. It's been widely speculated that his company Roc Nation played a role in the selection. Some fans and peers, including Nicki Minaj, believe Wayne was unfairly overlooked, particularly given the Super Bowl location in his hometown. So, okay, so yeah, it was ultimately Jay-Z who didn't pick Lil Wayne to be the Super Bowl halftime show. He picked Kendrick Lamar. Do I think it was messed up? How can I say it? That's actually a good question because I'm looking at it from like a business aspect, and then I'm looking at it from like a cultural aspect. And with both sides, it's like you can see why both sides made the decision that they made. Because from a business aspect, Kendrick Lamar, still got that momentum going off of that whole Drake beef and stuff, and the ratings will be what they were, because especially if he performs that song, which he did, and I thought the halftime show was phenomenal. I thought that was a great Kendrick Lamar performance at the halftime Super Bowl. For the Super Bowl halftime show. But I thought it would definitely, and now we look at it from a cultural aspect, them being in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Lil Wayne home, you know, and he's on stage doing his greatest hits. That would have been something big for the culture. So me looking at it from both sides like that, I'm like, you know, what I had mind Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl halftime show? Absolutely not. Wayne to me is a GOAT. You know, he's put in a lot of work, you know, in the hip hop game, and he's definitely a legend, definitely legendary. And I would have liked to have seen him perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. And Kendrick Lamar, of course, became one of the OGs in the game now. You know, he's been around for a while. He's worked with a lot of great talent. You know, he's a legend in his own right too. And I wasn't upset that he was actually the performance for the Super Bowl halftime show. So I don't think either way supporters lost. But the NFL, you can tell, definitely put the decision in Jay-Z's hands. So everybody looking at Jay-Z like, hey man, you couldn't let Lil Wayne perform at the Super Bowl? Oh, I was talking about the Oh So Dope Live channel. That's the first, so that's the main channel, OHSODOPELIVE. I believe Nightbot has put the link in the chat, but it's Oh So Dope Live. That's the other chat for that channel, which it's been a while since I've did a live broadcast or anything. Not too long, about a month or so. Do you have a beat machine or whatever it's called to make some of your own beats? So I never actually owned a beat machine like an ASR or anything like that. I've used Fruity Loops, and I have a copy of Fruity Loops, but I've seemed to had hid it from myself, so I still haven't found it to this day because it's still beats. Well, I got skeletons of beats that I've created on FL Studio that I want to upload on the program and just start playing around with that again too. You know, being that I, you know, kind of created like a workspace that I can kind of just create. So I'm still trying to find my FL Studio so I can start creating those types of beats, because I think that will help me elevate even much more as an artist. You know, just doing full-length projects with just my lyrics and and my instrumentals as well. And I also got homies that's producers too. So they send me tunes, they send me instrumentals, they send me a whole lot of stuff that they kind of want to see if I'm able to create a song over. Shouts out to Uncle L.
Factuals.
Appreciate Uncle L pulling up. Uncle L showing up to the live broadcast, man. Thank you. You know, and sharing perspective and stuff. So yeah, shouts out to Uncle L. A Shoe in the building.
Factuals.
Shouts out to A Shoe. What's up, A Shoe? Hope you're having a good Tuesday.
OOUU.
I think he did too, so I guess I should ask, do you think Jay was wrong for that? You know what? I'm actually surprised that Jay-Z didn't let Lil Wayne perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, because when Lil Wayne was, you know, climbing the ranks in the game, Jay-Z gave him the vouch. You know, when they was doing the whole Carter's thing, like the Carter one, well, Lil Wayne was doing the Carters, but Jay-Z gave Lil Wayne like a vouch. So it was definitely surprising to me that Jay didn't let Lil Wayne perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah. Do I think Wayne can still sell out a good show or put out a good show? I actually got the opportunity to see Lil Wayne live. Lil Wayne, he's dope. He's dope. He's dope. And what's amazing is just his ability to remember all those lyrics. Like he remembers, like he practically did the whole show just the instrumental. He knew the lyrics and everything to all the songs. Like I saw the show where he did his greatest hits. So now I understand he's on tour for his latest Carter album. I forgot which Carter they on now, but he's on tour for that Carter album now. So he's pretty much doing cuts from the album. But when I got an opportunity to see him months back, he was doing his greatest hits. And he was remembering all those. And, you know, he definitely put on a show. So I think Wayne will still be able to. You know, he's still a legend. Definitely put in his pain in the game. And fire, you know. It's a lot of classic Wayne tapes. And that's another thing. So I was having this conversation the other day with my bro, and I said I think the foundation that the foundation that Lil Wayne laid with the mixtapes, people like those much more than his albums. And so whenever Wayne would drop an album, and if it was nothing in resemblance to how his mixtapes go, people would just turn it off and not want to hear what he has to say, album versions. But he has some good albums too. Like I like Carter 2. I think Carter 2 was fire. You know, Carter 2 is, to me, is one of Wayne's better albums. I like the Carter 2. The Carter was a great album, and the Carter 2. So Carter 1, Carter 2 was great albums to me. Let's see. Carter 1, Carter 2. To me, they was like Lil Wayne, mixtape Wayne a bit, but more formulated songs. Like he was you really got to see his artistry. Now this newest Carter album, even though I haven't heard it in its whole entirety, it wasn't bad for what I heard. To me, all I was listening to was the growth of Lil Wayne. Like I literally was listening to Lil Wayne rap over an 80s break beat, like a 80s Rock the Bells, Def Jam, LL Cool J type beat. And I thought that was just some fire shit. It was dope. Because I would never have thought that I would hear Lil Wayne and his cadence and his style rhyming over that type of instrumental. And so to hear that, I was like, yo, that's fire. But I'm reading the comments and people are like, yo, what is this? What's this? That's XXYZ. Maybe, like I said, that's just the artist in me. I just try to look at the whole finished product, the artistry that went into making that material. And I thought that was dope. I thought that shit was fire. I thought that shit was really, really fire. You know what I mean? Yeah, so Lil Wayne to me, I'll say, like I said, he's the GOAT. He's definitely a GOAT. There's a whole bunch of GOATs, but he's definitely one of the GOATs. But I think he definitely can still sell out an actual show. I definitely think he can still sell out an actual show, you know, just off his greatest hits alone, because I had the opportunity to be at one of his shows, and a show, he definitely gave a show. You know, he definitely gave a show. So and the tracks that I heard from, like I said, the tracks I did hear from his latest Carter album, people said they didn't like the production. I didn't think the production was that bad. I thought it was more so Lil Wayne just experimenting with different sounds, you know, of course with his cadence and, you know, the southern drawl that he brings, you know, as far as his lyricism and the different pockets of flow that he get into. I didn't think it was that bad. I just looked at it as more like a Lil Wayne experimental album, which if you look at Lil Wayne's career, You know, that's really what he's been doing, is just experimenting with so many different styles. You know, he's tried like the skater style, and then he's also tried like the rock star skater style too as well. So the rock star skater style, that was dope. You know, that was him rebranding himself. He's another artist that knows how to rebrand himself and put out different music, you know, and can rap to any type of subject. So Lil Wayne is definitely a GOAT. You know, I say Lil Wayne is a GOAT. But he definitely can put on a good show. I think he can. I think he can put on a good show. I've seen him. You know, Lil Wayne. So I'm at the Lil Wayne show, right? You know, they playing all his songs. You know, he's doing pretty much all the first verses to his greatest hits and stuff. And in between each song, you know, he's just smoking. He's smoking. Between each song, he's smoking in between. I'm like, yeah, damn, this dude is just getting really zooted. He's just getting really, really zooted while performing. And that's why I was like, yo, that's amazing. Cause you know, I know he toting like some real deal vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Like true rapper vegetables. And he just toting, yeah. And he just going into his whole spiel, and he just, you know, reciting his lyrics off the top, because all the DJ doing is just playing the instrumental, and Wayne just going up there, you know, reciting all his lyrics, and it was a show, you know. So I definitely think Wayne can put on a good show, because I actually had the opportunity to see Lil Wayne in action. Oh yeah, definitely. Wayne would have definitely been on point for the Super Bowl halftime show. Hopefully Lil Wayne can still get a Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, it was in his city, and you know, people like, come on now. You know, is Wayne, he's a GOAT. Come on. You know what I'm saying? He said Jay-Z hating ass didn't want 50 to perform with Dre when Dre did the Super Bowl perform. Oh, he didn't? I didn't know that. And that was epic. That was fire. Like that whole Super Bowl performance with Dr. Dre and 50 and all of that was fire. It was nostalgic. Like that was fire. That was definitely fire. I know M made a lot of his beats and beats for others. Yeah. You know, and M was practically the understudy to Dr. Dre. So that's why M Beats was kind of structured around that particular sound. Like the drums, well, Dr. Dre drums is just one of a kind. You know, the drums that Dr. Dre uses is just one of a kind. I can't even explain it. And if somebody was like, well, also dope, what do you mean Dr. Dre's drums are one of a kind? And the song that I would use as an example would be Explosive. Like the drums that he used in Explosive was clean. The drums was clean and explosive. And Explosive, that instrumental, the beat is just fire. Definitely proving why Dr. Dre is one of the GOATed producers in the game. Like the Explosive instrumental was fire. Excuse me. He said, well, damn, how many channels do you have? Just 3 right now that I'm actively doing material on right now. The Also Dope Live channel, which is the main that I was referring to earlier. And this second one, which you on right now, the OSD Live Reloaded channel. And now it's a third one Dope Man on Demand. And all the 3 of those links are being dropped simultaneously by Nightbot. Right. They had the Mr. Carter song. Right. And I looked at that song as, Jay passing the torch. So that's why, when he made the decision he made, I was actually shocked. I was like, wow, okay. Said some backwards hating shit. Yeah, Jay could have definitely let him perform at the Super Bowl. I don't even understand what his gripe was with that one. I'm just getting down to the chat. I see y'all in the chat too. I'm getting there. In just a second, y'all. Shouts out to Charles Adderley.
Factuals.
Charles Adderley, what's up, G's? Afternoon to you. See what bro said? Smash them free subs and hit the like button. Let's go. Okay. We back. What up, Selena 3 times?
Factuals.
Been a minute. Hope all is well on your end. Where you been at, girl? What you been up to? Yeah, definitely so many songs that you could put into a good show. Shouts out to Just J. She said, congrats on your channel, OSD. Continue the great work. Absolutely. OOUU. Shouts out to Just J. Selena 3 times says, hey, OSD, congratulations on your views. Thank you. Thank you again, Selena 3 times. If you're still in the building. Who else we got in the building? Y'all in the building, man. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to y'all. So mixtape Wayne was just different. Only person who made a bigger mixtape run is 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent had a crazy mixtape run too. It was a whole bunch of people that had a mixtape. I'm trying to think who else had a mixtape run. It was definitely 50. Shit, man. Currency made a big mixtape run too. Currency, one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites too, I should say. I like everybody like Currency, Wayne. Mostly all the New Orleans rappers. just scrolling now. Just scrolling, scrolling. Shouts out to True Pop.
Factuals.
True Pac in the building. What up, True? You said Nightbots is earning they keep. Yeah, they up there working. For a shit show. Hey, shoe laughing. He said Emmons 50 Cent made it happen. Yeah, the OGs had to go up to Jay and say, come on, man, you tripping. Yeah. Time gotta go on. Just scrolling the chat, y'all. All right. Uh-oh. Lisa Queen B in the building.
Factuals.
Shouts out to Lisa Queen B in the building. What's up, Lise?
OOUU.
What's the word? Yeah, we got some great people in the building. Shouts out to y'all that's in the building, man. The link is still pinned in the chat. Anybody want to come up, share their thoughts and opinions? It's a celebration. 100K plus channel views on OSD Live Reloaded. Yeah, and I got me a nice stemless glass of that drink transfusion right now. So good. So good. So good. Haven't heard it yet. It was whack heard from myself, but I know it's talent enough to go in any directions. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. We back. What's good? My fault, y'all. We back. I see y'all joining the chat right now. Thank you to everybody that's in the chat. Yeah, we live right now. I'm still scrolling through the chat, man. I see y'all in the building. Shouts out to the chat.
Factuals.
Big factuals. You all made this possible.
OOUU.
Let's see where we at. I'm doing good this afternoon. How are you doing this afternoon? I hope well. Thank you for pulling up to the live broadcast. Lisa Queen B in the building. Lisa definitely been around for the journey. She's seen the Oh So Dope Live channel journey. And we done made our way over to the second channel. It's just the second lap. OSD Live Reloaded. And here we are. 100K plus views. Shouts out to Not Worth It.
Factuals.
Not Worth It in the building. What's up, Not Worth It? Appreciate you catching the live broadcast and showing your support. Say you really like Currency. Yeah, Currency. That's the dog right there. Currency be talking shit. You said, have I heard the song Still Alright by Joyner Lucas featuring Twista and Logic? No, I haven't heard it, but that feature is crazy. Twista and Logic and Joyner Lucas, he dopes too. Yeah, I gotta actually catch that one. Haven't heard that song. Is it fire? Appreciate that. Not Worth It. Shouts out to True Pop.
Factuals.
True Pop said 100K views. That's amazing. And I'm sitting back like, yo, unbelievable. I'm just grateful. I'm truly grateful. And again, thank you all. You all made it possible, for sure. You really have. It's definitely a great milestone. I had to do a live stream about it. I had to do a 100K plus channel views live stream. For this channel, absolutely. And to see just the growth is just amazing. Just to see the growth. Absolutely. Hold on just a second, y'all. Okay. You said yes, Twista went the fuck off. They all did actually. Yeah, man, especially Logic. Cause what's the mixtape? What's the Logic mixtape? The Adventures of, I think it's called The Adventures of Bobby. Let me see. It's like it's called Bobby Tarantino. That shit was fire. And that was actually the tape that put me on to Logic. And Logic, he went crazy on that tape. Yeah, so and Twista, I haven't heard a terrible Twista verse ever. Twista definitely a legend in the game. So I know he definitely brought the OG status to the track. And Joyner Lucas, super talented artist. and definitely leaving his mark in the industry. Shouts out to y'all in the chat, man. We had 100K plus. We had 100K plus, y'all. Link is pinned for anybody want to come up, share their thoughts and opinions. It's good seeing y'all in the chat. It's definitely good seeing y'all. Thank you for all the support again. Make sure I pin the link. Anybody want to come up? The link is pinned. There we go. Link is pinned. Link is pinned for anybody want to come up, share their thoughts and opinions. The growth is real. The growth is real, man. The growth is real, man. We still got a lot more work to do. Still got a lot more work to do. Just the ideas and what I want to bring to this channel. Again, shouts out to all the members too. Shouts out to all the current and new members. Matter of fact, what's today? Tuesday? Oh man, we going up on a Tuesday. We about to go up on a Tuesday right quick. Let's go up on a Tuesday. Hold on, y'all. Let's go up on a Tuesday. We about to go up on a Tuesday. Let's go up on a Tuesday. Yeah, we gonna go up on a Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, let's go up on a Tuesday right quick, y'all. We're going to give some memberships. We gifting memberships right now. There we go. We're going to throw out a quick membership right quick. We're going up on a Tuesday. We're going to give 5 memberships. 5 gifted memberships by OSD Live Reloaded. Shouts out to Muso Bronze. He received a gifted membership. Shouts out to Damn Delilah. They received a gifted membership. Shouts out to Miss Eve. Shouts out to Miss Eve. She received a gifted membership. Shouts out to Angelo J. He received a gifted membership. And shouts out to Ike Love. He received a gifted membership. Shouts out to all the new members.
Factuals.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all's support. We go up on a Tuesday, man. Gifted memberships, man. For sure. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. You know, 100K plus. It's a great milestone. So yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. Give some memberships away. Appreciate all the support. Yes, sir. Not worth it. Yes, sir. It's lit, man. So shouts out to all the current and new members of the OSD Live Reloaded channel. Got some membership content. You know what? If all for the members that's listening right now, what's y'all thoughts? Like, what's y'all thoughts? I want to hear from the members right now. If you're a member and you're listening, what's your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts so far. You know, the members. And anybody that's, you know, not just, I want to hear specifically from the members, but of course, if you're not a member, you can share your thoughts and opinions as well. But, you know, I just want to know what the members think, because I definitely appreciate everybody that's been supporting, for sure.
Factuals.
Mom Boss Mayo in the building.
Factuals.
What up, Mom Boss? Mom Boss definitely been pulling up, supporting the live broadcast. Thank you. Appreciate you for sharing your opinion. This is the platform for you to speak freely, and continue to do so. And again, thanks for the support. Mom Boss Mayo in the building. Yeah, shouts out to the members, man. You know, the ones gifted memberships and ones that's members. I appreciate it all. I appreciate it all. And for those that hopefully you keep your membership, you know, and I'm giving you reason to keep your membership. You know, we got some great things on the way. As you all can see, the channel is growing. The channel is doing what it's doing. You know, it's going to always continue to do so. So thank you. You know, thank you. Thank you. Man, shouts out to everybody that's in the building. So we know this is a live broadcast for today. Do y'all want to live stream it? Let me see. We're gonna do a poll too. We're gonna do a poll too. I'm gonna do a poll. Content creator supporting another content creator. That's factuals.
OOUU.
You said that. Absolutely. We're gonna do a poll right quick. Let me see. We're gonna do a quick poll in the chat. You know, this is the first live stream for today, right? So let's see. Oh, hold on. Just a second, y'all. I'm gonna do a quick voting poll. I just put a poll up. Another live stream today? What y'all thinking? What's on your mind? Again, I appreciate all the support, y'all. I truly do. I truly appreciate the support. Everybody get your vote on. What? Get your vote on. Absolutely, brother. Powerful indeed. Powerful indeed, bro. Welcome new members. Welcome new and current subscribers as well. Welcome to the channel. You know, feel free to share your thoughts and opinions. If you subbed up to the channel but prefer to watch from the bushes or the clouds, wherever you prefer, you know, feel free to share your thoughts and opinions. You know, it's all greatly appreciated. And it means a lot. It means a lot. Truly does. This is the platform you can speak freely, you know, and a conversation can take place. And especially if you are familiar with the material that I do on this particular platform, then you know how most of the live streams go. You know, people can join the panel. You know, you please feel free to type in whatever chat message that you want to type. So it's all greatly appreciated. Hey. And it's just the beauty of content creating, man. Everybody does things differently. What may not work for someone else, it works for the next person, you know? It's all about your niche and originality. It's about originality. That's what gets you far. Originality gets you far. Hey. Yo, that instrumental is crazy. And I had it for quite some time, and I still haven't sat down and wrote yet. I told you I was going to, but I still need to. Nightbot has just posted the link to the Oh So Dope Live channel, the main channel. Any inquiries? ohsodopelive@gmail.com. Feeling generous, super chat, super sticker, and super thanks available now. Hit the $ in the box below. Thank you and greatly appreciate it. Where you can also get your memberships. Please make sure that you subscribe to Dope Man on Demand. Nightbot is earning his keep. And shouts out to everybody that's voting. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you vote. Go ahead and get your vote on. Everybody get your vote on. Everybody get your vote on. Let me see some. Let's see if we can play some tunes right quick. We're going to put some tunes on. We celebrating, right? We're going to play some tunes. See if I can play some tunes. What we got? All right. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. Yep, I know exactly what I can do. Say you want to do both at the same time. You should definitely do both at the same time. I think you should do both at the same time. So you can reach two different audiences that like two different formats of content. Get your vote on. Everybody get your vote on. See, I might play I'm gonna play some old tunes. I've been playing some old tunes lately. I'm gonna play some more old tunes. Let me see. Everybody, get your vote on. What? Get your vote on. Oh, you know what? I uploaded the wrong one. There we go. It's spaced out. It's Trill Shed. It's his wags. IBs on that. Yes, Lord, I know how to act. Plus the purple pack. This one's called Private Session, y'all. It's called Private Session. Some may have heard this, but I'm just playing it just to vibe. Got some cold ass Pinot Grigio. Shit, baby, you gotta be wet as Fiji. You want me to swim in it? Mark Phelps ain't got shit on me. Breaststroke be the best stroke. Shit, you sitting here looking all sexy. Go ahead, twist on up, down. I'm down. Shit, kill over there. This style ain't for everybody. My confidence confused with cocky. Listen, baby, I already told you I'm not them. I am him with a water, with a lemon, some Colorado grass. Watch it rocky, bitch, I'm influential. I said, bitch, I'm influential. If you think not, you're lying through your teeth, and that there is dental. I'm standing on my own 10. In reality, I can't pretend. She twisting up some Pacquiao, that power punch smoke, let's begin. Lately, I've been in my home station, playing PlayStation, thumbing through a little social media. The time I'm wasting, so instead I think of many ways I can get this cheese. 1 stream, 2 streams, 3 streams, 4 please. Telling y'all motherfuckers I'm him. If you working hard, baby, play harder, baby. I want my ab rollers on it, playing the Carter. They hate you when you so original, that's hella dumb. Been trying to scrape my plate clean, I need every crumb. This a private session, better hide your own. You better hide your space, boo. Don't you leave them home. I need that good energy when I'm in my zone. Shit, I'm way out space. I forgot my phone. Factual, puff, pass that good shit. Puff, I just need you to puff that good shit. Factual, puff, pass that good shit. Puff, I just need you to pass me that good shit. She rolling one, she just rolling one. Look, bitch, we going up, we just going up. Ho, I just need you to pass me that good shit. Puff, then pass it. You spaced out, it's good shit. This here's wax, IBs on that. Yes, Lord, I know how to act. Plus the purple pack, what's my lighter jack? THC from the abstract, Cadillac, smoked out, choked out, and floating now from rolling that. Writing raps to quote, now it's dope, now spoke, now from a Mac. Bitch, you know my heart froze, but genuine love my heart gold. The game is told and not sold. You simp niggas always fold, say on code. The definition of a P is someone that's simply like me. I'ma need my finder's fee. So please don't play with me. Imported OG vegetables is on the menu as we continue this marathon. It gets suspenseful. Factuals. My mind is sharp as Ginsu's, that's why I write with utensils to eat these instrumentals that I intend to. Factuals. This a private session. Better hide your own. You better hide your space, boo. Don't you leave them home. I need that good energy when I'm in my zone. Shit, I'm way out space. I forgot my phone. Factual, puff, pass that good shit.
puff, puff, puff. I just need you to puff, puff that good shit.
Factuals.
Puff, puff, pass that good shit. Puff, puff, puff. I just need you to pass me that good shit.
Yeah, life for me just been awesome as shit as of late, man. I just recognize what's been important for real. Just the state of peace that I have. I got my niggas with me. I got my bitches with me. Not in a degrading way. They're cool as shit. They know who they are though. And I got this motherfucking Grey Goose on ice. Everything just nice.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'm coolin'. Who gives a fuck what they doing? I'm the one your girl gon' be choosing. She know the winners from losers, and you damn right I'm moving to this money making maneuvers with my team, with me, my bitch too. We all here, so fuck you.
I don't care.
I'm just trying to get this money, cause I ain't trying to be hungry.
No worries.
If you ain't benefiting me none, then what the fuck we talking about? Motherfucker hater, I'd rather play the PS3 with my bitch than I fuck her later. I'm talking headboard hitting the wall, neighbors mad as shit. I'm going hard like I don't fuck with my neighbors. It's kinda hard to stay positive in a world full of gossipers who live for every minute of spreading negative shit. If I smoke, I'd be glad to take a hit of that kush that niggas try to push on me, but I decline, I'm good. Like that clip single, I rhyme, no jingle. In this day and age, to be yourself seem highly illegal. All the fuckery is around. I don't sweat it, swipe card. My life purchase that, not my debit, forget it. Why would I bother? Knowing whatever happens gon' happen. I'll be sleeping with a cone when you rhyming, I'll be napping. Twig saddle around a beat, niggas know I'm snapping. Undergrad Z&T, pour up with the cap. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm coolin'. Who gives a fuck what they doing? I'm the one your girl gon' be choosing. She know the winners from losers, and you damn right I'm moving to this money making maneuvers with my team, with me, my bitch too. We all here, so fuck you.
I don't care.
I'm just trying to get this money, cause I ain't trying to be hungry.
No worries.
If you ain't benefiting me none, then what the fuck we talking about? In one ear, then out the other, I mute the bullshit, it's all gravy, baby. Trust I got it smothered, no rupture. Shit is written on my disc, I take my time when I be rhyming for the masses, my nigga. I got it covered like sheets on that bed in my pad, so comfortable. When baby girl laid down, she don't wanna move. Champagne is poured inside that glass, then mixed up in some orange juice. Mimosas at midnight, we getting right. Keep it tight, mama, when I give you pipe. The last session that we had, you gave my back the scratches of his life. I ain't whine after long days. Fuck it, I'm used to that. I'm never out to settle for less. I can't get used to that. Chicken scratch to you what I write, but it's usually facts about my life and what I encounter. I'm really used to that. Something mellow from your fellow that had me sitting in between a chick's legs like a cello. Wait, where'd the beat go? Fuck it.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'm coolin'. Who gives a fuck what they doing? I'm the one your girl gon' be choosing. She know the winners from losers, and you damn right I'm moving to this money making maneuvers with my team, with me, my bitch too. We all here, so fuck you.
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
I'm just trying to get this money, cause I ain't trying to be hungry.
No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries.
If you ain't benefiting me none, then what the fuck we talking about?
Yeah, so that was 2013, and that song is called Unwind. And that other song was, what was that? One's from the same project, right? Private Session. First song was Private Session. This song was Unwind. Definitely enjoy making that one. Nice little smooth groove. And that was 2013, so that was for that time. You know, just the evolution of my sound. It gradually, it goes up. You know, the more and more life continues to life, and how I look at things differently. So I'm just grateful just to be able to put my talents and my artistry on display. You know, it definitely means a great deal to me when I'm able to do that. Especially with platforms like YouTube, where you can just access all creativity. Of course, you got other platforms that you can express your artistry, but when you got that one platform where you definitely can get your creativity out and it be exactly how you want it to be, that's another thing. So, yeah, for sure. Definitely appreciate that. I think I'll give y'all another one. Let's see.
Kinda ironic, I stay surrounded by exotic things, and it would seem as if I was focused on profiting. But me and this hip-hop go way back, like VCR playback. Our race cars on the plastic trash, remember that? And to that fat nigga, please know that you're extremely whack. You niggas can rap, but your hungry ass should go hang where the hippos at. Smoking daily on different flavors like Kool-Aid packs. Yeah, when I was young I used to rock the LL Cool J. Catch me fucking with them girls from around the way. Those are the ones for me, because they take you how you are. The truth is easy to see. Star on earth for mere mortals to see. Travel through different dimensions and portals. Genetics my key, like I was mixed with fallen angels when I focus my key. When I power up, instantly piss upon these haters' dreams. Our mutant powers are so damn astonishing.
I fucking hate the smell of fish sticks.
I really hate that shit.
So baby girl, I'm not accusing you of anything, but we gon' take the shower first on everything. My bath and body working on your ass while you wet, and that water splashing on you at the same time. At the same damn time, I be eating when I rhyme. Literally and weak rappers on the decline. VCR lines written for rewinds, my nigga. Get the picture of me scribbling immaculate shit. I made it cool to eat them snacks inside a video that shot up out the blue and get respect for the shit. Cereal, I'm cereal, killing these fools who my breakfast not to mention. I like a fresh box of kicks, Kid Cudi, Wizard album on blast. While I'm getting to the money, I'ma count it extra fast. You never know who's who from a distance, so you gotta manage who inside your circle with precision.
Yeah, that joint right there. Excuse me, that joint right there. 2012. Yeah, my throat kind of scratchy. Oh, my throat scratchy. Excuse me. Yeah, that was from 2012 right there. Like I said, you can just hear the evolution. So 2012, fast forward to 2025, which I can't wait for you all to hear the new material. The new material is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Said good message on that one. Appreciate that, G Mama Body. Yeah, that was 2012 too. Like we would like my mindset in 2012 was like I was thinking of some other stuff too, you know, and around that time life was definitely lifing. And you know, when experiences, you know, all hit you at the same time, well, situations hit you at the same time, and it, you know, you really gotta be what you gotta show what you're made of in those situations, I should say, and to overcome, you know, adversities. You know, it means a lot, and of course, there's also a testament or a testimony when you're able to do those things, because you can always tell people that ain't never been through nothing because of the way they speak. A person that's actually been through something, you know, they're going to carry much more wisdom because of that experience. So yeah, that was 2012 as well. Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna play one more and we out of here. Trying to debate which one I actually want to play. It's tough. It's a very, very tough decision. Definitely tracks to choose from. And I'm just going through these folders now. Some of these folders got songs I haven't seen in years. And then some of these folders have CDs, were CDs of songs that I've done a while back that I don't know what the title of the song is and stuff like that, because that's how old it was, because it was CD-ROM. Like, I was actually making files off of CDs, trying to preserve those songs off of the CDs, because, you know, CDs don't last too long. What we got is the digital age now. So I've been trying to convert my CDs to MP3. Trying to see what can I play? Yeah, you know, I'll play that. Why not? Should have played this yesterday, actually.
Champagne on a Monday, another day, celebrating all wins, so necessary. Be about your cheese, produce a lot of dairy. Don't be scary, take a chance, you just might advance. What you can do, you do it, sticking to the plan. And what you can't do, just pray, leave it in God's hands. It's a blessing to be able to think logical. Faith without works makes things seem impossible. Everybody got a story, that's what makes you. People are people, some will love you, some will hate you. You stay true to you, recognize who is who. Continue to grow with your gifts, you're exceptional. Factuals. Just giving out some affirmations. Never box yourself in, that limits you. Just an observation. 1,000 good vibrations on this instrumental. The Sharpie is my tool to give you thoughts from my mental. The bubbles in the champagne flute glass tells me the only way going is up. Factuals. No ceilings, how I'm feeling, I'm unstoppable. Make sure everything true to self, that's what's up. I'm pouring champagne on a Monday. Something slight like the way I treat Sundays. If life's a road, then just drive up the one way to success, motherfuck when they say it's safe. Factuals. Painting pictures when I'm jotting down my thoughts, cause we all go through trials and tribulations. It's about how you fought. Factuals. Already told you all the scars, tell you all the stories. God bless us in abundance, what is for me, Keep cooking, you on track if they steady looking. OSD ski mask on, I'm audio jugging. My mind operates different, modeled after machinery. Shake Shack, one of my favorite dine-in type eateries. ONGs, it's important to have structure, and that's results from just having real good ducture. Champagne bubbles always going up, so live a little, try not to give too many fucks. The bubbles in the champagne flute glass tells me the only way going is up. No ceilings, how I'm feeling, I'm unstoppable. Make sure everything true to self, that's what's up.
Yeah. That was Champagne on a Monday, inspired by you all. That gave me the idea to just write something, you know, and add champagne and the fact that I was live on a Monday at the time, and that's what I created, Champagne on a Monday. So shouts out to you all, the chat, that gave me that idea to write that song, and that's what came up, you know, that particular piece of material. So shouts out to the chat.
Factuals.
Yeah, man. All your contributions are greatly appreciated across the platform. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, G Mama Body. Appreciate that. Yeah, I enjoy writing that one. I definitely enjoy writing that one. So again, shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to all the moderators. Shouts out to everybody who's just been supporting in general. It's all greatly appreciated, whether it's from a like to a comment to a monetary donation. It's all definitely appreciated. Thank you to all the contributions that you all have made to this channel. And we're going to continue to grow. Another rung on the ladder of success. The climb is tremendous. And I just want to say thank you to each and every last one of you all. 100K plus channel views. Such a great milestone. Such confirmation. And you all are the ones that made it possible. Thank you once again. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another live stream celebrating 100K plus channel views. Which lets me know that the direction is good. And it's only up from here. 2025, we still live. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Share the live stream, share the channel. This is OSD Live Reloaded, celebrating. Thank you again to everybody that's been just on the channel watching, you know. Whether it's just watching videos or watching, leaving comments, just hitting a like button and not watching the video. However, you know, appreciate it all. It's all greatly appreciated. Protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? This is OSD Live Reloaded with another live stream. Till next time, which, oh, wait, before I close this. Where we at? Okay, we got 20 votes. Yeah, we can go ahead and close that out. We'll go ahead and close that one out. I asked another live stream today. 80% said yes. 20% said no. With a poll completion of 20 votes. So with that being said, I will be back later on today. I'm going to go ahead and schedule the live stream. Hope to see you all there. Again, thank you to everybody that pulled up to this live broadcast. Shouts out to you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gone.
When I ride, yeah, I get high, so high. When I ride, oh, when I ride, and I get high.
Ooh, ain't nothing like them late night cruises, that's factuals. I got my lighter trying to see what this pack can do. Khaki out, purple punch in the bag. I wrote to this song for you to spark to. Ooh, heavyweight smoke title in the rafters. A stendo filled with vegetables from the pastures of Thailand. Get high, man, these will tie you in the clouds in the sky, man. So high, I put my mind at ease. R.I.P. Gary, cause we still puffing on cheese. I keep it so a thou wow, that's on G's. Mason jar filled with high grade premium trees. Kush fragrance, layered with Tom Ford cologne. Keep them negative vibes over there, cause I don't condone none of that fuck shit. Right, you little fucking bird. All I need is cold Perrier and purple herb. Shit, we totin' on that potent, and you know there's vegetables that I'm rolling. Let's go scrolling up to the spaceship on a trip. Blue chips on at the moment. Puff puff, don't pass, cause everybody got their own spliffs. Factuals. That bomb, that lime, goddamn, that Cali kick. Ooh, she be pulling so good that you gotta look at her. Right. Sincere face like Mary, yes you do matter. Got my animal cookies, I'm so lit. Word to my name, motherfucker, I'm on my shit. Gary Payton, Animal Mints, and Larry Bird. All-star pack of legendary purple herb. Ooh, what's the word? Let's get to the cream. Never mind them clowns, their whole lives are damn mean. Baby, I'm puffin', puffin', that 93 pack puffin', puffin'. Yeah, I need
when
that.
I ride,